Hello students, my name is Mahendra Gharat. I am from K. Pandurang Patil Utkarsh Vidyalay and Junior College, Virar. I am going to teach you today chemical reactions and equations from Science section 1. Last chapter, that is in the periodic table, we have seen classification of elements according to their atomic number. Now in this chapter, that is a chemical reactions and equation, we are going to use these elements, their symbol, to make chemical equations. Okay, so for that we will just revise what we did in a 9th standard first, and then I will start our chapter. Okay, you know the symbol of sodium. What is symbol of sodium? The symbol of sodium is Na. Atomic number of sodium is 11. So electronic configuration you write as 2, 8 and 1 electron present in a outermost shell. So when the sodium take part in a chemical reaction, sodium loses 1 electron which is present in a outermost shell, and it's converted into Na plus. This Na plus is called as a sodium ion. This is a sodium atom. Sodium will lose 1 electron and it will give you sodium plus ion, which is called as sodium ion. Or the metal lose electrons and form a positive charge ions, they are called as a cations. Same way, let's say example of suppose chlorine. Symbol is Cl. Atomic number of chlorine is 17. You can distribute electron, like in a first shell you will have 2 electron, in a second shell 8 electron, and in a last shell, that is third shell, 7 electron. So to complete octet it require 1 electron. So I can write chlorine atom will take 1 electron and it will convert into Cl minus. This is called as a chloride ion, or you can say this is called as a anion. Okay, so to understand these chemical reactions and the chemical equations, we have to study, you should know first various type of cations and the anions, that we will study first. Okay, to understand the chemical reactions and the equations, you should know the various types of ions. So today we'll study the type of various type of ions, so it will be easy to write the chemical equations. Okay, so ions or they are also called as a radicals, are basically classified into 2 categories. One is atom having positive charge are called as a cations, or positive charge ions, and they are also called as a basic radicals. And the second type is atom having negative charge are called as a anions. So this anions are also called as acidic radicals since they are coming from the acids. Now these cations, depending upon number of atoms, they are classified into two groups. Number one is, if it is only one atom is present, then they are called as a monoatomic cations. And the cations having more than two atoms, then it is called as a polyatomic cations. Is it clear? Depending upon the number of atoms present in the cations, they are classified into two categories. If one atom is present, mono means what? It is a one. If one atom is present, that is called as a monoatomic. If more than two atoms present in the cations, that is called as a polyatomic. Now again, these monoatomics, depending upon the valency, they are classified into three types. Number one is monovalent. Monovalent cations. Monovalent means mono means what? One. Valent means valency, cation having one valency, it's called as a monovalent. Here you can write, in a periodic table you have seen that first group element. In first group we have hydrogen, then lithium, then sodium, then potassium, rubidium, cesium and the francium. These are the elements present in a group 1. You can remember as हे ल न केलवा रोडला सायकल वरून फिरते. Okay, I'll remember हे ल न केलवा रोडला सायकल वरून फिरते. Okay, so these are the group first elements. These group first elements we lose one electrons and it will convert into, I can write here like a H plus. You can write lithium, that is Li plus. You can write sodium, that is a Na plus. You can write potassium, that is a K plus. You can write rubidium plus. You can write cesium plus. You can write silver, that is a Ag plus. Means these are the elements, the atoms of these elements will lose one electron and it will convert into respective cations. Hydrogen H plus, lithium plus 1, sodium plus 1, potassium plus 1, rubidium plus 1, cesium plus 1 and the silver plus 1. So since their valency is 1, we can call these cations as a monovalent. I hope it is clear to you. Now next type is divalent cations. Di is nothing but what is the 2. Valent means what? Valency. The cations having the 2 valency are called as a divalent. Again, you know that group 2 we have seen in the periodic table. Group 2 elements, first element is beryllium, then you can say beryllium, then magnesium, beta, मांगे, कार, स्कूटर, बाफ, रोए. You can remember like this, or you can say BMC सर्व बाहेर राहतात. Okay, or बेटा मांगे कार स्कूटर बाप रोए. So here B is nothing but what? It is a beryllium. Mg magnesium, Ca calcium, Sr strontium, Ba barium, and Ra radium. We have seen in a periodic table these elements have 2 electrons in an outermost shell, and that's why these elements are placed in a group 2. So they have tendency to lose 2 electrons from the outermost shell, and so that they form the cations. That is what you can say Be2 plus. Then you can say Mg2 plus. Then you can say Ca2 plus. Then you can say Ba2 plus. Then you can say Fe2 plus, Pb2 plus, and you can write as a Cu2 plus. These are the cations you required to write the chemical equations. So you should know the valency of beryllium is what? +2. Valency of magnesium is +2. Calcium +2. Beryllium +2. Iron +2. Lead +2, as well as copper having a valency +2, since they lose 2 electrons from their outermost shell, and that's why these cations you will call as what? Divalent cations. Now third one is there. Third one is a trivalent. Trivalent cations. In trivalent cations you can write example, that is Fe3 plus, that is a ferric ion. You can write aluminium 3 plus. Okay, so these are called as trivalent. Tri means what? It is a 3, and valent is nothing but what? Valency. So they have valency 3, and that's why these cations you will call as what? Trivalent. Example is ferric ion Fe3 plus, aluminium ion Al3 plus. So I hope you must have clear this concept of what? Monoatomic cations. Now why I call you monoatomic? Mono means single, atomic means what? Atom. See here you will observe that single atom is present, but valencies are different. Your valence is 1, so it is monovalent. Your valence is 2, so it is a divalent, and in case of third, valence is 3, and that's why they are called as a trivalent. Okay, now we will go in the second type, that is polyatomic cations. Poly means what? More than 2 or more than 2 atoms, then it is called as a polyatomic. So here example you can write, example of polyatomic I can write here NH4 plus. What is the name of NH4 plus? The NH4 plus is nothing but what? It is a ammonium ion. It is called as the ammonium ion. This will also you will require. Okay, so this is regarding what you can say the cations. Same way we will go for the next type of ions, that is anions. Anions are nothing but what? You can say the atom which is having negative charge. So again they are also classified into two types. One is monoatomic anions. Mono means single atom. Anion having single atoms are called as a monoatomic ions. And the second type is polyatomic anions. Poly, again you can say poly is nothing but what? It is a many. Poly means many atoms in ion. When many atoms are present, then it is called as a polyatomic. Again you can say these monoatomic ions are classified into three types depending upon its valency. Okay, so we'll see first one. The first is a monovalent anions. In monovalent anions, I can write example, that is H minus F minus Cl minus Br minus I minus etc. Okay, so these are the, you can say hydrogen will gain one electron and it will form H minus. Fluorine atom will take one electron and it will form a F minus. Chlorine having 7 electron in outermost shell, so it will take one electron and it will form the Cl minus. Or you can the bromine, iodine, they also contain 7 electron in an outermost shell, and that's why to complete octet they require one electron, and that's why they have minus charge. Okay, so since you have valency 1, they are called as a monovalent, and since it is a negative, it is called as a ions. Now next type, that is second type. Second type is a bivalent, or you can the divalent anions. In divalent anions, atom will be monoatom, so atom will be 1, but its valency will be 2. I can write here examples like O2 minus, oxygen having 6 electron in outermost shell, so it will require 2 electron to complete its oxide, and that's why it is a O minus. I can write oxide. Second example, you can write S2 minus, that is a sulfide. Okay, then the third type, that is trivalent anions. Trivalent, tri means nothing but what? It is a 3. Valent means valency and having a negative charge, so it's called as a trivalent anions. N minus 3 is the example of trivalent anion. So this is classification of monoatomic ions. Monoatomic ions are classified into 3 types depending upon its valency. Number 1 is monovalent anions, hydrogen ion, then you can say fluoride ion, chloride, bromide, iodide. Then divalent having valency 2, So it is a O2 minus and S2 minus. And in case of third, that is trivalent having valency 3, that is a N3 minus. Same way, this polyatomic ions means anions which contain more than 2 atoms are called as what? Polyatomic anions. In polyatomic anions, first we will see that is monovalent anions. Okay, so in a polyatomic ions, the first category is monovalent anions. Mono means nothing but what? Single, and valent means what? It's a valency, having a single valency. So here examples I can write as HSO4 minus, that is hydrogen sulfate. You can write HCO3 minus, that is a hydrogen bicarbonate. I can write OH minus, that is a hydroxyl ion. Second type of polyatomic anions is divalent anions. Here I can write examples like SO4 2 minus, that is sulfate. Can write here SO3 2 minus, that is sulfite. You can write CO3 2 minus carbonate. I can write here HPO4 2 minus. Okay, so these are the anions having more than 2 atoms. So definitely they are polyatomic, but their valency is what? It is a 2, and that's why they are called as a divalent. And the last one is left, that is I can write here, it is a trivalent anion. Trivalent anions having valency 3. Example here I can write as PO4 3 minus. This is the example of trivalent. Trivalent means valency is equals to 3, and since it have more than 2 atoms, it's called as a polyatomic having negative charge, so it will be the ions. So just we'll summarize what we did. This cations means to write the chemical reactions and the equations, you required all these ions. So if you are very thorough with these ions, it will be very easy to write, to study the what you can say chemical reactions and the equations. So just we'll revise that once again. Key, these ions which are also called as a radicals. Ions is nothing but what you can say the chemical pieces, or you can say the atom which is having the charge either positive or negative. If it carries positive charge, that is called as a cations, and if it's carrying negative charge, then it is called as a anions. These cations, depending upon the number of atoms present in a cations, they are classified into 2 categories. Number 1 is monoatomic cations. The cation having only 1 atoms are called as a monoatomic cations. So these all means this monovalent, divalent, trivalent, they all contain one atoms, and that's why they are the monoatomic cations. Again, depending upon the valencies, they are classified into three types. Number one is monovalent cations, the cations having valency 1, like example H plus, lithium ion, you can say sodium ion, potassium ion, rubidium ion, cesium ion, silver or iron. Then divalent cations having valency 2. So here you will observe that the atom is a single, but valency is what? It is a +2, and that's why they are called as a divalent cation. You can write a group 2 elements, that is Be2 plus, magnesium 2 plus, calcium 2 plus, barium 2 plus, Fe2 plus, lead 2 plus, copper 2 plus. Same way you can say monovalent cation, third category, that is trivalent. Here valency is 3, but atom is 1. So they are called as trivalent cation. I can write here example, that is a ferric ion Fe3 plus, or you can say aluminium Al3 plus. Okay. Then here in case of anions, we have, depending upon number of atoms, they are classified into again three category. One is a monoatomic, having only one atom. Then you can say diatomic, having two atoms in anions. Then polyatomics, having more than 2 atoms. So this monoatomics anions are classified into again 3 types depending upon their valencies. So here valency is what? It is a -1. So it is a monovalent ion. I can write here these examples from the group 17 elements: fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine, fried chicken, biryani, I ate. Like that way you have to keep in mind. Fried chicken, biryani, I ate. 8 is nothing but what? Acetine. Okay. Then you can say divalent ions having valency 2, here O2 minus, S2 minus. Trivalent having valency 3. Then in a polyatomic, again 3 types: monoatomic anion. Example I wrote here: hydrogen sulfate, HSO4 minus, hydrogen carbonate, HCO3 minus, OH minus, that is the hydroxyl ion. This is also read as a bisulfate, or you can say bicarbonate. Then second category is divalent polyatomic ions. Here examples of sulfate SO4 2 minus, sulfate SO4 3 minus 2, carbonate CO3 2 minus, then hydrogen phosphate, that is HPO4 2 minus. And the last type from polyatomic anions is trivalent anions having valency 3, PO4 3 minus. Okay. Now you will ask me, sir, this is not in our chapter, but to understand this chapter you require this. Now suppose you want to write the formula of ammonium chloride. I want to write formula of ammonium chloride. Okay. So now it's very easy. You know the cations, you know the anions. By using this cation anions, you can make the formula of ammonium chloride. Okay. So now look, where is ammonium ion present in this chart? Ammonium ion is present over here. Okay. So I'll write here NH4 plus chloride. Chloride is a anions and it is a monovalent ion, so it present over here. So symbol for chloride ion is Cl minus. So I can write Cl minus. Now when you write a formula, you have to write this valency at the base of the, you have to you have to write in a cross, like this -1 will come here and +1 will go at the base of chlorine. So the formula will become NH4Cl. So now it's very easy. Okay. let's take another example, like you can say aluminium bromide. Okay, so again you have to see aluminium. The symbol of aluminium is what? You can say Al3 plus. So I can write here, this is my aluminium Al3 plus, and bromine, that is nothing but what? Br minus. So I'll write Br minus. So you write these three will go at the base of a bromine. This one will go at the base of aluminium, and I can write the formula AlBr3. Okay, understood what is the use of this chart? You have to make formulas. To make a formula you require this. So you should be very thorough with these ions. Okay. Now we will study, that is what is the chemical reactions and chemical equation. By using this chart we will study this chapter, that is chemical reactions and the chemical equation.